That's his third down conversion. Back to him they go. The flea flicker.
The flea flicker. Flea flicker. Blunt threw it back.
The flea flicker.
Flea flicker.
Now you got a flea flicker.
Well, this is a flea flicker they've been running for many, many years up here in New England.
What is up, guys? We are reacting to Commanders at Packers, and I think the national media was correct. The Packers are a juggernaut. Jordan Love and the Packers came out swinging. It started after they went for it on 4th and 3, trying to match Washington's 4th down energy. That really didn't come into play today, though. It was just utter domination by Green Bay. We had a big shot to Jaden Reed, who was injured on a touchdown that was negated by an offensive holding penalty. Then Love floated one short to Golden to start the game, so a couple missed shots at the beginning. But Jordan Love looked fantastic tonight. He is so poised on 3rd down. It was a very slow opening start for the Commanders and Jaden Daniels. They just couldn't get the run game going. Prayers up to Austin Ekeler. He went out with an Achilles injury, but I really did not like the offensive game plan from Washington. They tried to run Ekeler up the middle way too many times, and he's just not built for that. He's a passing back. I don't know why we're not seeing JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, a.k.a. Bill. I don't know why we're not seeing more runs from him. He looks pretty solid every time he gets the ball. Just not enough touches. There were a lot of drops and penalties that could have easily made this one a shootout early on, but instead it was a defensive battle. We saw some more points come in the second half, but there's a garbage time touchdown to Deebo Samuel, made it look closer than it actually was. When we hit the 10-minute mark of the second quarter, Green Bay was only up 7, and they had 220 yards of offense compared to Washington's 23 yards. I thought everybody on the receiving core for Green Bay looked solid, even though they didn't have to contribute too much. Romeo Doubs, Dontavian Wicks. Shout out Tucker Kraft, a career game, 120-plus yards. I was going to take his receptions prop that actually hit. Our pick of the day was Deebo Samuel. He had over 4.5 receptions. I think he ended the game with 6 or 7, so we are 2 for 2 in our last 2 games on free picks in the Flea Flicker Picks channel on Instagram. Jordan Love is 100% a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Like I said, so poised in the pocket. He just slings it like Aaron Rodgers can. Like, he's got that same arm motion. The accuracy is solid. The IQ off the charts, obviously. Also, I want to hit on Josh Jacobs. He's not really the most explosive running back in the league, but you can almost guarantee him 5 yards per carry constantly, game after game from Josh Jacobs. He is just the prototypical, like, all-down running back. I actually have him in a guillotine league. He put up a good performance for me today. We kind of saw Green Bay use everybody on their offense. Savion Williams had a couple touches. It just right now it seems like the Packers are on a whole other tier compared to the Commanders. I thought maybe the Commanders could sneak this one out in an offensive showdown, but their offense didn't look good at all. Like I said, the running game was bad. Jaden Daniels had 2 touchdowns to match Jordan Love's 2 touchdowns, but I don't think he played amazing. He didn't wow me. There was a bad injury in the second quarter. Dietrich Wise, on an extra point attempt, he had a Packers offensive lineman like fall on his calf. That didn't look too good at all. He seemed pretty emotional. I mentioned the Austin Ekeler injury. That was a non-contact injury. He kind of just tweaked his Achilles. The broadcast found that out pretty fast. I thought before the end of the half, this one, it was going to be a lot closer because the Packers were not aggressive before the end of the half. A good punt return by the Commanders sets them up at like the 40, an opportunity for Washington to get it to a 1-score game. Matt Gay doinks one. He would doink another one in the third quarter. And one thing that pisses me off, I wrote this down. It kind of annoys me that Jaden Daniels smiles after every play, like even the bad ones. Like he'll get sacked and he's laughing it off, like, bro, like that's gotta piss off Commanders fans a little bit. Second half of the game, honestly, like kind of boring, not much happening. I do want to say Debo Samuel still has a lot of juice in the tank. Good game for him. He had a good game in week 1 too. He just looks explosive. Everybody was clowning him this offseason, preseason when he looked a little chubby, but obviously the explosiveness is still there. I had my doubts, but sure, he's proven me wrong. I cannot emphasize more how the Commanders need to get JCM involved. I would say Debo, Zach Ertz, best players for Washington. Washington's defense, I think, played all right tonight. Wasn't their worst performance, wasn't their best. I feel like this Washington team may have taken a step back or plateaued. The offensive game plan was very weak. And Green Bay is just, they're a Super Bowl contender. They might be in the Super Bowl this year. Great offense, very balanced run game and passing. And then, of course, a great defense. Almost had a couple interceptions today. Packers win 27-18, cover the spread, which was -3 in Green Bay's favor. We'll catch you later this week with another Flea Flicker reaction. Have a nice night. See you guys.